and welcome to the live stream. If you're watching the replay, hi, my name is Sahil. I'm a death metal musician and I run this cooking channel called Headbanger's Kitchen where I used to do keto recipes for the better part of 4 or 5 years. And I quit keto in 2019 and well, for whatever reason, not everybody is still aware. So I keep doing these live streams and I share my day to day life on the streams while I continue to make delicious recipes on the channel. So, if you haven't seen any of the videos on the channel, do check it out. There are some very cool short format videos as well as long format videos, depending on what kind of content you like. And of course, let me know in the comments which part of the world you're watching from. I'd love to know. And what is your favorite food? So, ever since I quit keto, I have been eating quote unquote a normal diet, though I don't really know what a normal diet is, but I would like to think I eat a very varied diet with lots of different foods, lots of different food groups, fruits, vegetables, meats, grains, everything. You name it, it's there. I like to focus on protein more than anything else in my current diet because I feel protein is the most important macronutrient because protein is what helps you build and maintain muscle. Everything else is flexible. So I'm about to eat lunch and I figured why not show you guys what I'm eating for lunch today, how I portion my food and how I maintain my weight over the years. Hello buzz of droning, good to see you. So lunch today is a very simple and unique preparation of chicken, vegetables and rice. This is literally what I have been eating for lunch on most days. This is my staple go to meal. It doesn't matter what flavors they are, whether it's Indian, Thai, Japanese, Southeast Asian, Italian, doesn't matter. Rice, vegetables, and chicken for lunch. So, this is my best friend in the kitchen when it comes to losing weight and maintaining weight. Weighing out your food, portioning it out with this is the most accurate and easy way to get things right. And I always do this for lunch. Yes, I can't do it for every meal. Again, depends. I eat out a lot because I'm also a food blogger. So I don't take my scale with me, but I can eyeball things at other meals. But for lunch, when I'm home, this is my go to. So obviously, switch the scale on and put the bowl. Now the scale will read 0. So that means I get to weigh out my food. In fact, let me, I think I can put you guys on the tripod. Let's put you on the tripod. Okay, so there we go. So here's the scale. Okay, it's 0 grams. And I've got my rice here. And this is some plain white basmati rice that has been cooked in chicken and mutton stock. So that's why it's got this color, a little bit of turmeric in there. Very delicious. And normally I aim to eat about 100 to 120 grams of rice only. So I put that in the bowl. Okay, that's about 92 grams. All right, we'll do 110 grams today of rice. That's more than enough. So that's my rice portioned out. Now let me show you what else I got. Now here, if you follow me, I've made this for lunch. This is chicken and mixed vegetables in an oyster sauce. So it's very simple, very basic, no fancy stuff. Just chicken thigh that has been cut up into pieces, different vegetables. There's broccoli, spring onion, bell pepper, and a whole bunch of other stuff, baby corn. So I turn the scale back to 0 now, and let me serve myself some of this chicken, vegetable and rice. So I add it in, get some of the sauce as well because we want the sauce. It should do it. About 200 grams tops. Yeah, about one. Let's do 190. Cool, 190. So that's 190 grams. So that's 190 grams of the chicken and the vegetables with the gravy and 110 grams of rice. So that's about 300 grams of food. And that's my lunch. That's a perfect portion size for me. Now, normally I would weigh the vegetables and the meat separately and I would eat 100 grams of chicken. Today it's a little different because I'm also eating chicken thigh with skin, which is a little more calorie dense. But yeah, that's what I like to do. So you can have a good look at the, oops, at the food. There we go. On the scale off, we don't need it now. Goes off. Get the food out. There it is. Delicious. And that's it. This will be under 500 calories. Has a good amount of protein, good amount of vegetables, some rice. Like you literally No sound, still no sound. Hello, check, 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 testing, check, testing, testing. Any sound, testing. Ah, we got sound. Whew, finally. Okay, great. I was like, I have to restart my stream. I think because somebody called me and I canceled their call, it turned off the mic mode. Anyway, no, it's my bad, guys. Sorry. Anyway, cheers. Good, we finally have sound back on now. Where do I live in Mumbai? Why do you want to know? Yes, we will deal with it, Dipti.
Smells okay to you?
Yeah, it smells like chicken. Yes, please do like the stream if you can find the like button. For those who are just joining in, I'm eating chicken, rice, and vegetables. And that's pretty much what I eat on most days when I'm not filming and stuff. I think I got some in my beard. Hello, Ghost Pirate. Good to see you. And here's my question to you guys. How are you all doing? How is life treating you? Is everything going good with you? Let me know. And tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your profession? Where do you live? Not your address, but which country, city? My girlfriend left me and my dog ran away. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That is not a nice thing to happen. Hey, Ghost Pirate, no need to call me uncle. I'm not that old yet. And even if I am, don't call me uncle, just call me Sahil. You know, I think that might be an Amazon parcel. Let's find out. Haji Manu, thank you. It was a parcel. Right, what was I saying? I think I lost my train of thought. Hi, one you. Ooh, lasagna, yum. What kind of lasagna? Is it like a traditional lasagna with ground beef, or is it more like a chicken or veggie lasagna? Hello, Sumantha. Or is it Samantha? Samantha from the US. Well, I assume if the kangaroo meat is good, then kangaroo lasagna will be delicious. Hi, Kevin. Good to see you. There's just something so comforting about chicken, vegetables, and rice. I would think if you're making lasagna with kangaroo, you'll use ground kangaroo. So technically, it should be a little bit like lamb, maybe like ground lamb. How do you get these meats? Which ones? I'm just using chicken right now. Whenever I travel abroad, I do buy a lot of meat and bring it back. I also find the best meat guys in the country and I try and get meat from them. So, yeah. Oh, I can also show you. So, I use this to make my chicken. This is basically um, a dashi. It's a it's basically like a stock cube, a Japanese stock cube, but it's like got a seafood flavor to it. And like you just I am from India. Yes, Samantha, I am from India and I am a cook here on YouTube. I used to make a lot of keto diet recipes and then I quit keto and I just make regular recipes, but I focus on meat and Indian foods now on the channel. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate it. So, yeah, like I said, this is basically a simple stock cube kind of thing, dashi. I just mix this with water. I add some oyster sauce, soya sauce, and a little bit of sesame oil. Add a little corn flour, thicken up the sauce, and then just add my pan seared chicken and vegetables into that. And it's a beautiful chicken and rice meal. So easy. I think when it comes to Asian food, oyster sauce, soya sauce, some kind of vinegar, uh, or mirin or something, sake or something like that. All these combined together just make the perfect sauce, and I always have them in my pantry. I'm not even finished with my bowl of food, and I am already feeling like wow, I'm quite full. I'm satiated. I think almost everyone has been on keto at some point in their life now. Like, I think anyone who's ever wanted to lose weight has tried the keto diet. But yeah, I'm done with the yo yo dieting, so now it's just. I know the Mediterranean diet got popular after keto, as did carnivore, and I didn't do any of those. Eric Tanny. Ah, hello, Mr. Racist. I'm not even. I don't even have an accent like Apu. Apu is a very exaggerated accent, which is, oh, hello, thank you, come again. But you don't see me speaking like that. Actually, hear me. You don't hear me speaking that way. What made you give up on keto? Well, many reasons. One, I found it unsustainable for me. It was too restrictive. I love bread, rice, potatoes, and all these foods. And I'd had no like health issues that got fixed with keto. So at some point, couple of years down the line, I just felt better eating carbs. And that was it for me. Thank you, Kevin. I think I was very lucky to be one of the first people on YouTube to like make keto videos back in 2016, 2017. And I'm very grateful to Keto for giving me a career and a profession making videos on YouTube. So I'll always be grateful for that. But life is a journey. You don't know where it'll take you next. As my friend Forrest Gump's mother said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Forrest, Forrest, run. One of my favorite movies, Forrest Gump. What a great movie. That's the thing with any diet, right? Any diet that you start, you're bound to quit unless it's a lifestyle. So, I mean, I bounced up and down on the scale when I did keto as well. Do keto for 3 months, stop, and then be like, oh, I'm gaining weight, let me start again. Thank you, Kevin. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed the new videos. And look, this channel was all about cooking for me. It is Headbanger's Kitchen. It was a heavy metal cooking show. Uh, it was a heavy metal cooking show in the start, and then it evolved into just recipes that I felt like making. And I would still occasionally call on heavy metal bands to taste the food and interview them. And then it evolved into keto videos because I was eating cauliflower pizza and I was like, I have to make a video on this cauliflower pizza because like I turned cauliflower into a pizza. Now cauliflower pizza is normal, but back then it was like a revelation, like wow. So there was a lot of fun. I loved the fact that I could eat fancy fatty cuts of meat and lots of butter and cheese and not gain weight. So my current lifestyle is called nothing. It's just called eating everything in moderation. You know, that's how I would summarize it. I eat everything in moderation with a focus on protein and building muscle. Because at the end of the day, muscle is the most important thing. Because as you get older, you lose muscle, you become weak, you become frail, you become dependent, and lifting weights, eating a good amount of protein every day allows you to build and maintain muscle, and that should keep you healthier than if you weren't. If you ate, just too much, like if you didn't eat enough protein to maintain your muscle, that's a problem. So that's the reason I eat the way I eat now. Yeah, look, honestly, for me, even the fathead in the start, it blew my mind. I was like, oh, I thought cauliflower pizza was great. Fathead is even more insane. But my original and still the favorite one, which I can eat today, even though I'm not on keto, is the meat crust pizza. Because I made that back in 2012. This is way before keto was even a thing anywhere near where I lived. So for exercise, I like to lift weights once or twice a week. I've not been very regular with it because I've just moved houses and I don't have a gym in my building like I did earlier. And I go for a walk every day, 6 7 kilometers. Again, I do occasionally slack on and off, but I try and make sure it's a regular part of my life. And I don't guilt myself if I miss a day here or something else. That chicken box from where you got, I think we picked that up in Thailand or something. And yes, I'm speaking English, Mr. Hernandez. Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. So even if I said Spanish, I would not be able to communicate with you because I don't actually speak Spanish. Truth or dare? Well, given that this is a live stream and I can't physically do anything to you, truth always. So, guys, now, like I said, I had a sandwich, half a sandwich for breakfast, which on the upper limit would maybe be around 350 calories. I'm talking like really pushing the limit because it was a small sandwich. Uh, Alan, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Absolutely nothing wrong. Are you like 4 years old in the 1980s in some childlike world where you don't know how to be a good human being? Sounds like it. So I live in Mumbai city in India. It is 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon, and like I said, I just finished lunch. The entire portion of food was under 300 grams, was 300 grams exactly, and that would be, I would say, about maybe at best 500 calories. So I've not even hit 1,000 calories. So I'm going to eat some cake. Yeah, I know he's trolling, but sometimes I like to give the benefit of the doubt to the trollers that maybe they are just ignorant And maybe there's some amount of human emotion and empathy in their souls, and they will grow to be better humans. But if they don't, well, not much I can do. Yeah, Kevin, I mean, I can't believe I have to have these conversations at in 2024 about what I eat in a country that never really cared about what I ate before, you know. The chicken box, you're talking about this. This is the stock cubes. The stock cubes, I mean, they're like, it's dashi powder. I think we bought it from Bangkok. There are a lot of Japanese shops in Bangkok, so we got it in Bangkok. That river is filthy. Oh, you mean the Ganga? It probably is, yeah. Let's get some cake, guys. Can you hear the drilling noises? Let's get the cake. So now, Dipti, I am 5 feet 6 inches tall, or actually 5 feet 5 inches. I'm not very tall. I'm not a tall man. There's not much I can do about it. It's just my genetics. So this is a Guinness cake that Dipti made for me, and it kind of dried out in the fridge. So I made it into like a little bit of a pudding mixed with some kalua and coffee liqueur to make it nice and soft. Nayan, whatever, what do you love, Palestine or Israel? I have only one thing to say: cease fire now. All wars must be stopped. And what Israel is doing is straight up war crimes. Have you ever drank golden tea? I can't say that I have. Trident or bump? That's like asking me to pick between being burnt alive or being burnt alive. There is a video on the channel with a full tour of the apartment, so you can check that out. Now, normally I would measure this cake as well, but there's not much left, so I'm not going to measure it and I'm not going to finish it either. I'm just going to have a couple of bites and that'll be it. Hello, Keto Guruji. Thank you. I'm glad you are a big fan and I really appreciate it. Okay. So, I mean, we've had turmeric milk in India, probably had turmeric tea, but we don't really have that as a thing in India. Like, turmeric is generally used in cooking, and people like to give their kids warm turmeric milk when they're sick. But as we have found out, turmeric, too much of it is actually detrimental to your liver. So please don't go around chugging turmeric lattes. Like, in moderation, yeah, but don't consume turmeric thinking it's some magic ingredient that you need to eat a lot of. Do you like biryanis? Not a huge fan unless I'm making it or unless it's Calcutta style biryani, which is not spicy.
Made by?
Dipti, my wife Dipti. Gramplex, even I don't know how to go back to the old layout. I'm not enjoying the new layout much, but I guess we're going to be stuck with it. And that's the last bite of cake for me. Hi Pinky, that sounds very, very delicious. I've got some lovely ciabatta bread here for my sandwich in the evening. I have not tried Bihari style mutton biryani, but I will keep my eye out for it. And maybe when I'm covering Bihari food, I will make a recipe video for it. because it does sound delicious, and I would be able to make it without the spicy green chilies, and like I could control the masala and stuff. So yeah. Dipti doesn't really cook Kerala dishes. I think I cook more of them than her. She makes amazing bread and cakes and pasta salad and a whole bunch of other stuff. Calcutta biryani, amazing Calcutta biryani. Dosas also she can make very good ones. But like normal Kerala cuisine, she doesn't. Oh, you had butter chicken. Very cool. I think I have 6 recipes for butter chicken on my channel. Let me just put this in the fridge. I give it all up for you. Yes, I give it all up for you. I give it all up for you. Yes, I give it all up for you. Alright, folks. That's it. I'm done with lunch. Lunch is done. And now it's time for me to go back to work and actually finish work that I have to do. So I've got another channel which I do videos on, and I have an Instagram profile. It's my food blogging page called Headbanger Eats. So I have to yes, I did vote. Do Indian people eat much butter chicken themselves? So here's the thing, butter chicken is actually a northern dish, like it comes from the northern part of India. Very different cuisine from the southern part. So, butter chicken is actually more of a popular restaurant dish. Like, of course, there are people who make it at home, but butter chicken is more like a dish you eat when you go to a restaurant, especially when you go to like a North Indian restaurant. So again, in India, you will find like restaurants that are specifically northern cuisine, like Mughlai cuisine, it's called. And there are specific restaurants for South Indian cuisine. You'll find some that do like this massive lunch plate called a thali. Then you'll also find restaurants that do only Bengali food. Then you'll find people, restaurants that do only Andhra food. And like I've mentioned, every state has its own cuisine, culture, language, and different dishes. So yeah, there's a whole world to explore actually. And like I said, I have a series called Meat India where I showcase the best meat and seafood dishes from across the country. So do check that out on my channel. I'm going to go now. It's actually 1:30 p.m. So I just finished my lunch, and I will see you guys soon. Take care and have a great day.